Hold on, let them get a bag.
Right. No, well, like I said initially, it's communication is always the big thing. Not listening, not being present. Some people complain about a man working all the time. That's not me. So it's hard to generalize because some women fight about different things or complain about different things. I had one friend who was like, well, he's always at work. And if he didn't work, then you'd be mad because the man ain't, get off your behind and do something.
So let's pause that for a second, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Communication comes up as like the number one as soon as anyone asks that question all the time. And I always say, well, let's stop and start with that one. Since that seems to be number one, most complicated, then let's see what that means. Because if that's the most difficult one, that's the one that needs to be discussed with his dominance, right? So what does that mean? Well, what is the issue with communication?
Now, from kind of circling back to what Baba Kelly said earlier, and it depends on how you grew up, like where your faction is, whether it's Oprah or, and it's like these shall not be named. Because I know someone who will literally probably have a whole conversation through a text message if they could. I mean, a whole relationship through a text if they could. That's their form of communication. And so to just focus on one thing for that, me asking someone, how do you feel? Oh, I don't know. Well, what do you want? I don't know. Or not really telling you the depth of what you want, just giving me something surface. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm hungry. It's just like, what I'm saying? So give me very surface, not telling me exactly
more detail.
What do you want from me? What do you want from this relationship? I don't know.
We got the same.
I know what you're thinking. Yes, sir. Yes.
Please
no, you go ahead. You take that.
I love it.
Where's the sword? I'm gonna follow. Okay. All right. For instance, famous last words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice knowing you.
If a person says, "Hey, I'm hungry," I say, "What do you want?" I don't know. How about Mexican? I don't want that. How about Italian? I don't want that.
Oh my God.
But that's a multi-choice question. So, I mean,
But that's what she said. That's what I was getting at. And what he was probably getting at too is that
find out what
guys
he
do
wants,
it.
right.
We, just like you have that.
men need to be asked specific questions.
We're really
This is all the way through everything you do. I hear women say, I asked him if he was single and he said yes, but he had 3 girls. He never said he liked any of those girls that much, right? He was still single in his mind. You need to be specific.
Right.
Don't say, how do you feel? What does that mean?
Right.
Meaning, are you upset? Are you happy? What does happiness mean to you?
Yeah.
How do I participate in your happiness? Is it okay for me to not be a part of your happiness? How does that make you feel when I'm not a part of your happiness or when I'm trying to those specific, because men we don't discuss those things in our circles. We don't care about emotions quite the same way with the depth. We and I'll say this in generalities, men tend to, what I see is we like to put things in order and check it and be like, I did that, it's done, right? I got the great woman. Check. I got a good job. Check. I got a nice house. Check. I got kids and they're taken care of. Check. And then we'll go back and we'll maintenance those things, but we don't maintenance those things always with deep emotion and extreme detail in how we feel about it. We maintenance those things from how we take care of it. Yeah. Right. We know you're safe. Right. Check again. We know the house is well built. Check again. The children are safe and fed. Check again. All the bills are paid, et cetera, et cetera. I've made an advancement in my career, so I'm making more money. Check. We're being good men. And you go, everything's great. How do you feel?
Fine. Right. And we go,
literally, I think I'm doing all the right things. And then she may say something, well, I don't feel great. And you go, well, what happened? And a little piece of us goes, here we go. It's not because we're upset. It's because we didn't see it coming. Our checklist is filled. If not, with some